Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are. This is a tutorial to show you how to make logos based on Illustrator settings and presets. Start by creating a new document. You can do this by doing Command N or go into the new document, create. I've chosen to use a 700 or 7,000 by 7,000 pixel document, which is square, which is perfect for Instagram or any format like that. Pressing Command, comma, you can bring up the grids. If you haven't got this, you can go to Window or View Grids or Show Grids and put Snap to Grids on also, as this helps you to line up artwork to parameters and create a document looking swell, basically. Now start by again a rectangle. Hitting the text line button takes the fill or the stroke, depending on which one of the two squares at the top to use, or the two squares at the bottom use. This is the logo. Beacon, which is lighthouse company, which can be made using the same way. I think that yellow's a bit too dark. It should be a bit brighter. I've tried to use limited color palette of 3 colors and kept the stroke off in order to create an outline figure. Now what we have is a beacon shape. Using the line segment tool, create 2 diagonal lines, one above and one below. I've increased the stroke to 33 point. Duplicate the line, press R to bring the rotation tool, rotate the line, V to bring up the direct selection tool and connect it to where the beacon will be coming from. Then T to bring up the text tool, type the text beacon, B-A-C-O-N. Then Window, Workspace, Typography to bring up the type palette. Change it to 72 point. It's too small. So I've gone to change it to 288 point, which is still too small. That's because the document size is massive. If you use the direct selection tools, the arrow keys, you can bring up the point size by clicking the box and pressing the arrow keys to enlarge the font size or manually typing in the font. And then Command U to bring it to outlines of the text, or you can do expand. Expand object, fill, and stroke. And what you want to do is press A on the keyboard to bring up the excuse me, the anchor point options, and adjust them to fit within the line, just as if a beacon is shining out from the word beacon, which makes the logo and represents physically what a beacon does and companies' ideas. Our line's too short, so extending the line. And there you have it, a beacon-shaped logo. If I was to redo this, I put in a shadow using the gradient tool in the shape of the beacon within the text. Maybe change the text white or yellow, and possibly add in a cell shade highlight to the outline. But I think to keep it short and simple and make something that represents it in a physical manner, is physical digital, this works.